Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and wow, I've been away again for a few days, probably a week. I don't even remember. I get so busy at work, and I think I worked close to 50 hours this past week. I love it though. I love my job so much, but it's time to get in a creative mode again. Now, I owe one of you an apology because you asked about fun packs, and I was going to get back with you, I think, about 10 days ago. And the days have just run together. I kept thinking every day that I would get all of the stuff put together for fun packs, and I haven't done it yet. Right now, I've got so much out here. What I'm going to do is go through a lot of stuff that's on my desk. Actually, I think I'm going to make a journal page first. Well, let's just flip, because there might be some things in here that you haven't seen. And this book is getting really full. It's very chunky. I love this. I've done some gluing in here. Cynthia sent me some beautiful stickers, so I've put stickers in here. I've continued to glue little die cuts. My friend Amy sent me some things, so I've got stuff in there from that. You might have seen that, I don't know. October 20th, just a little drawing. And I love to cut out from books and magazines and glue things. There's some little stickers. I think that might have been from Daphne's Diary. I think this is from Daphne's Diary too. I think. Anyway, I still need to paint these black. So I love that idea, and I'm still going to do it. I need to remember to do it last thing in the day before I go in so it can lay out here and dry. And I'll put something under it. That'll be perfect. I love the little flower painting. Amy, I think that sticker was, or that image was in what you sent me. I think Amy sent me that. There's another beautiful sticker from Cynthia. That's Daphne's Diary. There's another sticker from Cynthia. So I just keep adding and adding. There's Daphne's Diary. Here we go. So here's a blank page. I'm going to do a couple of things. Let's see if this book is okay. Yeah, I'm going to put a book under this side so that we can have these pages somewhat flat. And then I want to find a clip and clip these pages together so they're not trying to run away. And in order to get back in the groove, I'm just going to use my G.R.E.A.T method, the ground floor. And let me show you something I did. A lot of you know that my friend Brandy, she gifted me with a little watercolor set probably 4 years ago. I don't remember how long ago it was. I probably need to be careful. That's still really wet and the paper's sticking to it. So I had kept the same colors in here. I just couldn't bear to get rid of the colors because of Brandy. She had picked this palette, and she made this little diagram showing what was in it. Well, not too long ago at a thrift store, I found some of these Cotman watercolors. Some of them, a lot of them, were the exact same of what she had put in here. So I refilled the ones that were the same. Like I had more of this. The things, there were a couple that changed. They were getting really low, so I added something that was close to what's already in there. And I just made a second diagram. But it seems like I might not be able to put it in right now because it's sticking to that, how do you say that? Alizarin crimson. But I think for the ground floor, which is the first part of the word great, and you know what I'm going to do first? I think I'm going to wet this page a little bit, because this is a heavy watercolor paper in here. This will get us back in the groove. It's chilly outside today. I've got my heater running. I worked yesterday. I was supposed to be off, but we had a couple of people who were sick, so I went in. But the day before that, I had the day off, and I went thrifting all over the place, and I had the most fun. I found a mannequin that's out here, and I found a chest of drawers. It's small. It's perfect to keep my keep like trinkets and stuff in. So I will be sure and show you those things. And let's just get some color. So the ground floor is going to be color from this newly updated, oh wait, refreshed. Let's just call it refreshed paint set. And I'm just putting color down. I don't really have a plan, except the ground floor is just to get a ground floor, basically. And since I just refreshed this color palette, let's just add this color. This is probably not the best brush, but it's flat. And again, I just want to add some color. And I'm wondering, so let's put a little bit of purple. Oh, I got a lot of water in there. Let's do this. Let's be brave and just pour some out. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that watercolor seems to still be really wet. Okay, don't judge. I know that's not the best. That almost looks like, I don't know what that looks like. But this is the first time I've used this palette since I put the colors in here. And maybe I need to leave it open so it can dry out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is dry this. Okay, the next thing I want to do is the G.R.E.A.T is a repeating pattern, and I do have an idea for this. These, I kind of want to put some stamps on here to make like flowers across the bottom. One of the things though is that it's just the same, they face the same direction over and over and over, and it doesn't really look natural. So let me grab something over here. I've got this onion skin paper, and I'm wondering if we would be able to see through it if I added. We might end up making a big mess, but that's okay. I just want to see what happens here. So if I take this black, oh, I think I pressed a little too hard. See what I mean? They all go the same way. And my thought was to get a few on here, and I'm okay that they're smearing a little bit. I don't know if it's me pressing too hard or if it's the paper or what. Let's try to clean that off a little bit. And it's probably me rocking this thing around a little bit. I need to get some stamp cleaner. Okay. That ink has an interesting smell. It smells like cherries to me. That's weird. It's probably me. Now, I don't know why I put it away. I think I'm going to need to take it right back out, but that's okay. So let's put this here and get our little book under here again. And I'm just wondering if we glued this down this way, and the ink may all run, who knows, but this is our repeating pattern. We're going to repeat these leaves all across the bottom. And once upon a time I said I was not going to use my fingers for this anymore, and I gave up. I do need to be careful about that though, especially as winter approaches and our skin gets dried out. I think I end up with cracks in the ends of my fingers because I pull at the glue and it pulls the skin as well. I just need to get a new applicator for the glue. The last one just was, I couldn't even use it anymore. It was crazy. So we're gonna try to glue this down this way. And we can see through there. I like that. And maybe we can pull some of this paper back where it's not glued. And then, so I turned it over so they're facing this way. And let's get this out again. So that's onion skin paper, and I'm wondering if we go back over it. Oh, I like that. Look how pretty that is. That does give the effect that they're going both ways, and I like that one is really faint. And uh-oh, I gotta fix that. Isn't that pretty? Well, I like it. And that's what counts, because I'm the one who has to look at this all the time. So we have the ground floor, and we have the repeating pattern. So the next layer is A for art. And really, I like to try to do something that's just from my own hand with pen and pencil, whether it's a face or, you know, whatever. If you're intimidated by that, you could glue down a piece of art that you really like, something from a magazine or a book. It's okay to to modify the steps so that they fit what you feel comfortable with. The point is to get 5 layers on the page to make like a textured or layered art journal spread. And I love these for creativity boosters, especially if I've been in a slump. Well, I haven't been in a slump like where you've been just away from your art, and when you come back, you feel out of touch with everything. Now, for the art, I know what I want to do. It's not this one, I don't think. I don't know if I want this big Sharpie either. Those are my little writing pencils. I wonder if this is going to show up. I kind of wanted to make it like a little garden behind a garden. And do some flower shapes. I mean, and you know what? I'm not a perfect flower shape person, so I just do what I want to, like kind of the way it looks to me or whatever it feels. So let's do just some loose flower shapes. That's kind of like a tulip. was basically just layers. And just do some different kinds of leaves. So that's our art, and I'm gonna get this little palette back out so that we can paint it, and hopefully, I don't know, got some coffee mixture there. I don't know, that might just mess it up. But that's not gonna stop me from messing it up, if that's what's gonna happen. We'll come back to that. I think I'm going to put that in there for now. And I need to get a little brush to do the flowers with. So let's go back to this red. And just paint the colors in. I got a lot of water on there that time, so I'm trying to kind of drag it to some different places to keep the color from bleeding too much on the outside of the flower. And let's take some of this black. I really want to be careful not to get too much water here because I want to keep it inside the stem. Of course, I could have used green for that too, which is the actual color of stems, but for some reason I wanted to use black. Oh, I skipped the E. E is for ephemera. But you can change up the steps. I wanted to do the art first. And you know what? We may, sometimes it's really pretty to put ephemera down first and then do art over it. Well, that's always pretty. But we can totally we can switch up the letters, the order of the steps, and you can do a step twice. That's what's fun about this, is that it just keeps your mind on some different steps. It gives you, I guess, sort of like prompts or whatever. Let's see, I want a different color for this. What? Oh, that's kind of that. So we don't want that brown. I wonder if we could mix a couple of colors. It's so peaceful out here. I just sit out here and listen to the heater run and listen to the animals outside. drink my coffee, play in my art journal. This is definitely my happy place. All right, so there's that one. And maybe for this next one, I don't know, my yellow is getting mixed up here with this ochre, but I'm okay with that. Let's start with, oh, got a lot of water there. So now you can see why that ground floor, like I wasn't stressing too much about the colors or whatever being perfect, because once you start layering things, it's honestly really pretty. It's not bad. Let's get some of that brighter yellow in there. I need to be careful. Do this the right way, because I don't want it to start pooling down here. I'm not being as careful with this one. It's got more lines in it, and I'm not taking the time to go to the edge, so I'll kind of correct that. I'm wondering how bad it would be if I take, where's the one I had? I guess it's this. I kind of like that coffee stain over the whole thing. It kind of ties it in with the background. And then that ink is stays on. It's not my distress ink that I use a lot, because that would run. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and dry this a little bit.